Hey guys, NSD, also known as Neon here, and I wanted to talk about something that I've been thinking about for the past week. Well, at least the past week, maybe a bit more. And the thought arose when I was thinking about why do I not have, the competitive spirit to make Dear Valorant Diary videos? Because I haven't had that drive for weeks. Like, at all. So I started to delve into why don't I have competitive drive anymore. So I think I just started off by, well, I wanted to just define what is competitive to me. I think the general definition is just if it has a rank attached to it, or if it has a winner, it's competitive. Because if there's not really much of a consequence for a match, or there's just not much of one in the first place, I'm not gonna care. Like, at all. So, what are the things that I've done in the past to do as a competitive outlet, I guess? Well, many things. In terms of sports, I've done gymnastics, basketball, tennis, badminton, and plenty more that are too many to list. Some I was great at, some just weren't my thing. But being a gaming channel, let's list a few more of those since you're probably more interested in them. So, as for shooters, CSGO, Rainbow Six Siege, Valorant, of course, and Overwatch. I have also tried League of Legends and Rocket League. For strategy games, I've played Yu-Gi-Oh! For years now. And despite all the footage of my Minecraft being building, at one point I did have a PvP stage. Well, phase, not stage. So, there was that. But it didn't really last long. So, yeah, with things like CSGO, Rainbow Six, Valorant, Overwatch, Rocket League, and League of Legends, it was just standard ranked. That is how I got a competitive outlet out of those. For things like Yu-Gi-Oh! And gymnastics, I did events and I did tournaments. Basketball, I did, well, basketball and Minecraft. They were more so pastimes. Like, I never was on teams, but, well, that's not true. For basketball, I was on a team. It's just we never played a match. And when I joined high school, heightist. Is that word? Hell no. Am I still gonna use it? Yes. People are heightist when it comes to basketball. People believe you can't do something simply because you're height. But whatever. I'm past it now. So what was my drive whenever I was competing? Well, at first I thought I was just a competitive person, which for sport was true. But when it comes to gaming, I think there's a different answer. See, I asked this question every single day for the past week, and I didn't really come up with an answer. Because I was looking too far in the past, where sport and video games were starting to merge in my life. But I think, for me, it's a natural instinct to blend into the crowd. Well, in a sense. So, I try to do what other people are doing, and because I'm a jack of all trades, master of nothing, I hit a plateau quickly. So when I got into CSGO, which was my first shooter and first proper competitive experience, I had a rapid rate of growth to the point where some of my friends were saying I could probably go pro. The only person who didn't believe it was myself. And I think it's because I understood that, well, I'm not that good. It very quickly became apparent to myself that around about, let's say, 250 hours to maybe 300 hours, I wasn't really seeing any growth at all. And as of right now, my hours in CSGO are around 600 to 700 across accounts. So, yeah. It's not exactly the best. Because even if I'm not seeing any mechanical improvements in my gameplay, I should at least see any mindset changes, right? But no. No, I didn't. And I think I now know why, and it's because of Dear Valorant Diary. Competitive is hard, it's grueling, and it's so easy to look at negative, especially for my brain. For me, I think I completely blocked out all positive. But I'm not sure it was just me blocking it out. I think it was a mix of me blocking it out, and two, because I wouldn't have remembered it in the first place. You see, I noticed this during the second episode of Dear Valorant Diary, when I was on Cypher. Do you do you guys remember the clutch protocol being initialized? Well, that play, I had zero recollection of it when I was rewatching footage. Absolutely none. And it's not just because I was blocking it out. No. I genuinely think I entered flow state. I might not be great at the game. I might not be great at many games. But I think what it came down to was that I tricked myself into thinking that I was good. Right? Because of my confidence. I had a lack of confidence that my teammates could do anything. So I put all the confidence on my own shoulder. I thought, I can do this. I don't care it's a 1v3. I, as myself, can beat all three of these players. The same thing happened the other day, in fact. I was gathering clips from some CSGO games that I was playing with my high school mates. And, well, there were plays in there I could not remember. And they were all things that I was popping off. Like, ridiculous reaction flicks that I should have never hit. So, I think I have been entering flow state. It's just I haven't been realizing it. And now that I'm looking back at footage, I'm seeing it. I do have what it takes to win. I'm just not sure if I'm, well, doing it correctly. I get too triggered too quickly, so it's very hard for me to actually get into it. But anyway, I'm straying off point heavily for the past, what, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes. I wanted to answer this question Where the heck is Dear Valorant Diary gone? Well, I don't know. For some reason, all competitive juices in my brain have shut off. And I don't know why. I've tried playing CSGO for the past couple of weeks, trying to get something. I tried playing Valorant, but whenever I loaded it up, I was too scared to even queue for a casual game. And I don't know why. My nerves were just... I couldn't control my nerves at all. I didn't feel like playing anything competitive. I even tried going back to Rocket League. But nothing. So, I started to do what I did before that. I started playing Minecraft again. And honestly, I've been having the time of my life on Minecraft. The past 2 videos, you can see I've been doing Minecraft time lapses. Well, 3 or 4 videos actually. Yeah, I've been doing Minecraft time lapses. Whenever you see me just going out gathering materials, it's because I'm using those materials for builds. It's just I'm such an idiot that I keep forgetting to record myself making those builds. But it's fine. I'm gonna try my best to actually record those. And, well, yeah. Say for example the sand time lapse, or right now, the mesa time lapse. Well, you can see quite a lot of mobs in the background. But they're not fully mobs, they're Pokemon. That's because I'm playing on a Pixelmon server. And, well, Pixelmon has been part of this brand for years now, even back to my early days of Twitch. And who knows, I might return to competitive at some point. But for right now, I want to be creative, not competitive. And, like, I could do random builds in single player worlds. But in my opinion, single player worlds are just that, they're single player. What's the point? You see, what I used to do was I used to do single player worlds. I would make a build, remember all the good and the bad, and delete the world, no matter how big the build was. Simply because, one, I didn't want to get stuck on a build and just say, this is good enough. This is simply the best it can be. I'm not going to touch this anymore. If I delete the world, that progress is gone. And I am free in my mind to just reset and do it again. That's why I delete worlds. But, yeah. Now I just build on servers. I can't delete that progress. But other people can see it. And that's the amazing part of multiplayer to me. Seeing other people's accomplishments pushing you to go better. I might not be very competitive when building, but playing on a server with a bunch of people that know how to build, it makes me want to push further, even if it's not being competitive and just bettering myself. Well, anyway, this rant has gone on for a while. I thank you all for listening, if you have been listening this long, and I will catch you in another time. Peace out.